second round of the next race, iRacing 911 Cup Asia League 2023 by ASRF comes to Suzuka, probably the most beautiful racetrack in Asia. After an exhilarating first round last 2 weeks ago over at Silverstone. I think we have had quite an exciting season opener, and we are now moving to another iconic racetrack for some great racing action. So of course, joining the coverage alongside myself here tonight is Bradley Martins and Kian Yan bringing you the action live here on ASRF. How are you guys doing? Coming on to the second round of the race here.
Well, that's very hard. I think when I said they were going to take racing to the next level last weekend, 2 weekends ago in Silverstone, I did not expect a 3-wide finish for the final lap. That was pretty spectacular, if you ask me. How do you feel about missing it?
Oh, it was so pity missing the first round, and by rewatching the coverage, I see the finish moment is what crazy, like 3-wide finish, and I really being a huge fan of Porsche, especially the 911 Cup, and then that was great opener for the season.
Yeah, isn't it just great? And now we're going to race 2 in Suzuka, which is, as Wei Han said, probably one of the prettiest and most spectacular circuits to drive around in all of Asia. So it was designed by John Hugenholtz back in the 1960s, and this was a guy who had some input into Zandvoort, but was probably more famous for other circuits such as Zolder, bits of Hockenheimring. He also did where's it called? Ontario Motor Speedway in California, and a bunch of other circuits, but Suzuka is his masterpiece. Sees plenty of racing nowadays, and in both motorcycle as well as big road cars, and today we have the Porsche Cup cars. Hien, have you driven them before?
Yes, I love Porsche, and I actually driving Porsche of my friends in the real life, and then can't get rid of it. I love the way how they put the engine in the rear and using the rear wheel drive. This guy was superb in handling, and by the time, like, for the newcomer on the 911 Cup, like, you just leave off a little bit, then the car can be easily to get oversteered. That's the way I love it. And then by the time that you can manage the car, you can get through the corner, carry the speed on the way.
Oh yes, that sounds excellent, especially around Suzuka, which has its twists and turns, but all of the corners are so fun to take. They've got that little bit of banking that helps the car get around the corners, and the S's, if there's any other better sequence of corners in all the world, it's a left and a right and a left and a right, and you've got to balance the car, have as much speed as you can while making sure it's pointed just that right direction, and the Porsche must be so rewarding to drive when dealing with just those twists and turns. Yeah, and it looks like qualifying's up and going already, and we've got Mitchell Hui up in the 202s, and Kang Ro Kyung from last race with his with his famous involvement in that 3-wide finish. He looks like he's on the way to a front row. Kian, who do you think are the best drivers to watch for this weekend?
For me, of course, because they're the only one representative from Vietnam, so I'm go for my guys, Do Minh Hai. This is actually the captain of our SUM, Second United Motorsports, and like can't wait for how to see how he performed in this week, because last week he finished in 4th. Yeah, so I'm gonna follow it. By the way, on the other hand, I still waiting for the Lee. The Lee. Yes, the Chinese driver, like, how can he perform? And also driver from Thailand, Pachara. Can't wait for see the battle between themselves.
Oh, it's Lee Xiaorifei has already made good on his promise. He's already into the 2 minute and 1 seconds. That's quite a marker to lay down. Oh, Huang Yiling has gone even faster, 2:01 and nothing more. That is some pace to have in those cars. This will be quite a marker to lay down, as you see him going through the S's now. Huang Yiling carrying incredible amounts of speed through there. So that's the fourth of the S's. He lines up for the Dunlop corner. You carry so much speed through there, 160 km/h, and climbing and climbing and climbing as you set yourselves up for the Degners with the beautiful camber that helps your car get around. You want to carry as much speed as you go through there. And if you're close enough to the guy in front, this upcoming corner, the hairpin, you can make for some good overtakes. I think, Kian, I don't know if you've watched the 2011 Japanese Grand Prix. They've named the hairpin after Kamui Kobayashi for overtaking like 5 people in his massive kamikaze drive to the front.
Kamikaze drive. Yeah, actually, for me, the experience with the Suzuka was on the mobile game named iRacing, Real Racing. But like, I really love how the car performed the top speed in this track. They maneuver through the chicane, through the corner, but still carrying the speed. That is a very the beautiful of this track, you know.
And
you can just slow down.
You can slow down, but you carry so much speed if you so want to. And I don't know if you're watching Huang just take 130. It looked almost flat out to me, like 230 km/h. Domin Hai, is he gonna set a faster time this lap?
Let's see. Currently, right now, he is in the 3rd position.
Oh, he can't seem to go a bit faster, but he is still only a little bit over 1 second behind Huang Yiling. There's less than a minute left for qualifying, so everyone has to finish up their laps and finish them quickly.
So we got like plenty of driver from all around the region, not only Southeast Asia, but also the East Asia and the West Asia, and also Australia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So any information about the driver? Sorry, because this is my first time doing the commentary in this season, so I haven't got time to catch up with speed yet. Yeah. But I do see driver from China, of course, the Lee, and also driver come from Korea. We got driver come from Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, and also Australia. I still remember the last time Nation Cup Asia too, right? And any memory over there?
I think I might have missed that one, so you have to tell me more about it.
Okay, so
Nations
back then,
Cup Asia, wow, that was some time ago.
Okay, so get back to the live. Here are the results of qualifying result. Your time, Wei An.
All right, so the qualifying results from 10 minutes of lone qualifying here at Suzuka is definitely a great outcome. Of course, unfortunately, we didn't get to capture all the drivers, but of course, right now they are going to be gridding quite soon. Huang Yiling will start from the front row alongside his countryman Lee Xiaofei, who had who's 2:01 flat. That is a very beautiful lap time indeed that Huang Yiling set down. Of course, it is Lee Xiaofei, Domin Hai, Li Yanzhe, Mitchell Wei, Kang Rok-yong, Patra Hong Sowet, Tae Kim, Jamal Gandor, and Kim Tae-hong, who will be a top 10 race starters here at Suzuka. So we are going to start the race quite soon. Of course, I think if the first round was anything to go by, we might also be expecting quite an exciting race start here at Suzuka.
Can well imagine. So it's 2 races. First race is the slightly longer feature race, if I remember correctly, and the second race is a sprint race. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, exactly. Like first was sprint race, 15 minutes or something, and the second race was the feature race, and the position they gonna be the final result will be the combined of the point of each race. So here we come. The red light's on.
Lights.
Go. Bradley, your turn.
Lights out and away we go, and Huang Yiling has a great getaway. He is pulling away. He does not need to cut across. Li Xiaofei is tucking into the slipstream, and Li Yanzhe is third. Domin Hai unfortunately lost the position. It looks like he is fourth. He's tucked well in as they go stream through the first corner. It looks like very cleanly indeed, very well done. And now they go into the S's and the left and the right and then the left and then another right, and they stream up single file. They go, and there is no one stamping their authority on this race yet. It's a close run indeed. Ooh, Domin Hai having a look in the Dunlop corner. Can he make it? Oh, he has made it past Lee Enter. He is now in third. He is now back in third, and long race to go yet, but it looks like a good start for. Oh no, Domin Hai has gone off into the gravel in the Degners.
Oh!
Oh, such a shame. He's hit the wall. Oh, and someone else has spun right in front of them. Yeah, the Degners can really catch you out. That camber helps your car go around, but carry too much speed and it will spit you out. Turn in too much and it will spin you around. On the hairpin they go, and Mardini now in 16th. Mohamed Mardini did not have the best of qualifyings, but it looks like he is getting back into the action. Meanwhile, at the front, it's Hong Yi. Oh no, he's gone straight on that spoon curve. It does not look like a good start for him after all. Up and down the field, we have Mitchell Hui going into 130R. As close to flat out as you absolutely dare. Use as much of the AstroTurf as you dare. And then braking for the Casio Triangle. Single file now. Not that much side-by-side action yet, but definitely plenty to look forward to. As it does look like further back down the order, we have cars too wide, as it might be Kim Tae-hong going side-by-side with Alderey Balagulan. But he does not get the position. Yeah, here
The race pack, yes, the race pack currently right now are splitting into three groups, and you can see on the light tree and the timing tree, the gap time in the first is top three driver, Huan Xiling, Li Xianfei, and Li Chanche. The second park was from the 4th position to 8th position. Coming out with the gap time is very close, below 1 second. We see the chain in the middle park between Ando Reyes and Tae-hong Kim. So currently right now every driver is still making we see the movement over right here. Michelle Hall and Rio Kang, they are fighting for the fourth position battle. And right after Mission Hoi is the Rio Rock Yeong Kang. The gap time currently right now is just 1/10 of a second.
110, that is a close fight indeed. And Kang Rok-hyung had a very good race last time out at Silverstone. Of course, here at Suzuka, it's definitely a different circuit. You can't quite expect there to be opportunities into every single braking zone. So instead, you have to keep it tight, keep it clean. Most of all, keep it fast and close.
Kang, look at the front. You can see Kang trying to find the windows, but every single time he move left or move right, Michelle is just closing the door right in the front of his face. And this is the lap chicane of the Suzuka. These two drivers still manage to carry the speeds all the way through the finish line.
Mitchell Hui driving with excellent composure. Kang Rok-hyung may be looking, but he's not finding a gap yet.
And behind Rock Yeong Kang is another Korean driver, Tae Kim, on the very blue livery 911 Cup Porsche.
Yeah, Tae Kim was the winner last round out for the feature race at Silverstone. He made it out on top in that tremendous three-way fight to the finish. So that, as a result, he is in actual fact leading the championship right now. But as things stand, Li Xiarifei has the advantage because he's 3 positions ahead. Nevertheless, Tae Kim is still close indeed on the top 5.
And right now, Kang is making the way out of Michel too wide into the corner. Kang is the outside line. Michel take the inside and try to hold the line. Too wide on the way. Kang moving off. Half a count ready passes is Michel. And right now, fourth position for Ryok Kang. But the battle hasn't over yet. Towing away. Yes, the fourth position for Ryok Kang. And take the advantage of the backup of Michel Hoyce. Tai Kim is moving up too wide into the last no, the other finish line. And right now you can see on the screen right now the three horses race.
Mitchell Hui hangs it around the outside, but he's gone wide. I don't know if he has to give the position back because Take Him and Mitchell Hui went side by side to 130R. That was great. Fian, would you do that in real life?
No, absolutely no. I don't dare to do that. Like for me, the style of driving is a laser. I'm trying to find the laser in the drive, not so competitive like that. But you can see in the sim racing, you can do what exactly unlock your potential theoretically. Like know the tactic, have the strategy to moving out or moving in to gain your position. And on the screen right now is a driver from Thailand, Pachara Hongsavet.
Oh, that looks close indeed, yeah.
Gap time right now is 0.3.
Yeah, but quite close into the S's. These cars have quite a fair bit of downforce here, so being too close doesn't help you very much because you want as much downforce as you can to go as fast as you can through the S's. But now into the Degners, you want to set yourself up for a move, maybe into the hairpin, but Pachara Hongsawat might be a little bit too far back at the moment. So they go again.
Here they go again.
Jamal Gandor taking the hairpin for the fourth time of asking. Ooh, bit of tail happiness right down there. You said Kian at the start that the Porsche can stick its tail out if it so wants to, and right now, tail is snaking around like a snake.
Yeah. And the gap time between the two drivers battling for 10th position is Jamal Gandu and Domin Hai. Domin Hai is on the green livery car, and Jamal is the car front with the white. And right now, Hai is trying to catch up with the gap time of 3-on-3. Go on the way to the corner. He taking the same line as the Gandur doing over there. He getting so close, braking a little bit later. Try to find the advantage through on the chicane. And in this very last corner, Hai is taking the advantage of the slipstream because the downforce of the 911 Cup was huge. You can see we are the big spoiler, Swan spoiler of the 911. And right now to the first corner down the hill, he trying to catch up as much as possible, but Gandur doesn't give it. He taking the inside line on the way through the corners, braking a little bit later, and yes, missed the line just a little bit. Gandur just hold the line, doesn't keep a room for Domin Hai. And right now the battle is again through the left, right chicane. And you can see right now the two drivers fighting so hard for the 10th position. Nobody giving any chance for the race.
Yeah, and you know why they're fighting hard for 10th? Because that is the last spot of the reverse grid for race 2. So whoever's in 10th at the end of this
Gonna
race,
be the first. Yes, gonna be the first. Double point.
And Domin Hai is definitely not giving up as Gandur looks like he's gone a bit wide. He is closing up into the hairpin. Does it look like... Ooh, it's very...
Now the attack is coming! Oh my god!
Oh no, I think he's hit Gandur, so Domin Hai may have taken the position, but there may be repercussions for him yet. He may get a penalty. Yes, as we see it, as Domin Hai has just a tap. It's just a little bit too late. That downforce and that slipstream working against him this time. He goes for his normal braking spot, but he cannot get as much braking because he was in the slipstream. He was sucked into it and he hit Jamal Gandur.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh, and going into the spoon curve. Oh, just that little bit of tail happiness, and he's run wide. Does he manage to recover? Oh no, he doesn't. It looks like he's. Oh, he's got. He's. It looks like he's retired from the race now. That's a shame.
Okay, so now the race get back into 20 driver after Asushi got some kind of, I think, the internet connection because he got come on the way from Japan. And let's get back to the race. On the screen right now is Xiaju Fei Li of the InSpeed Racing team. Lee right now is taking second position and gap time is 3.7 seconds.
Yeah, that's quite a decent gap. Huang Yiling looks like he is enjoying Suzuka and he is running away with it at the front. Li Yanzhe as well is being dropped slightly by Li Xiaofei. It looks like Li Xiaofei is going to have the opportunity to take the lead in the championship.
Yes, talking about the championship leaderboard right now, so ladies and gentlemen, the first position is Tai Kim. Second position with the same point is Xianji Fei Li, 58. Come to the third is Ray, 48. Hai Mindo, 48. Freddy Ting, 48. So we got 3 driver at the 48. Coming to sixth position, we got Asuhi. Fortunately, he retired from the first race. And seventh position is Kim Tai Hong and David Ryong Kang, 737 point. In the ninth position is Pachara, and 10th position is Christianche.
Yes, the top 10. It looks like we might be adding some new names to the top 10 today because Huang Yiling is really running away with it at front. Kim Tae Hong and Tae Kim are closing up on Alderey Balagola. Oh, it's too wide into 130. Can you do that? They both keep it clean.
Super clean the 3. Another side by side coming to the last corner, and then there no contact happening. D2 driver still fighting for the fifth position.
Right. Yes, that was a fantastic move in the Casio Triangle by Kim Tae Hong, a privateer. And the other Kim, Tae Kim, is taking the opportunity to go alongside Alderey side by side into the first corner. Who is going to hold it out? Yes, Tae Kim takes 7th place from Alderey. Alderey drops down to 8th. That was an excellent maneuver by Kim Tae Hong. That was you had to set it up many corners in advance, and then you needed to be brave through 130.
Ooh.
It looks like Tae Kim was having a think about whether you could make a pass in the S's, but not yet.
For me, my personal perspective, that D3 diver need to keep the position at the same. They don't need to fight. They just need to finish the race, and then they're gonna get the reverse grid.
Yes,
Just don't fight so much. You can see right now the replay.
So much bravery, so much trust, and they were side by side, almost but not.
Ooh, look at that!
Kim
Earlier break. Yes, another contact. No. Fantastic move. And you can see Tae Kim. He tried to defend the position in order to Audrey to take advantage of that move. What a moment of racing.
Yes, definitely.
How can it? So I have to admit to you guys that the quality, the standard, the skill, the racecraft on the driver who are showing up today was crazy, especially in the middle park when we always follow from the very beginning of the race until now.
Yeah. Li Yanzhe in 3rd place, Kang Ro Kyung in 4th, but within 3/10 of Li Yanzhe in front. And this fight for the last podium spot is close indeed. Is that the white flag or the checkered flag? It's a white flag, so it's
just a white flag. But I don't know why he moving into the near the wall, because he tried to take out the advantage of slipstream, right?
Yes, I think that's right here. But admittedly, slipstream helps you on the straights, but it does not help you through the S's because you have that dirty air. You can't go as fast close behind. So Kang Ro Kyung has 1 lap to close and overcome that 3/10 gap to the front. Is this battle final podium spot? This looks like it's going to go right to the end. But it's not the only one. It's not the only hot fight going on right this moment, because
7th place.
Take him.
High end.
Also 3/10 behind Kim Tae-hong, so it's a question of who's going to make the move first. At the moment, it's Kang Ro-kyung because he is. It looks like the gap is close, but not close enough. They can't make the moves into the hairpin just yet. But we will probably want to watch Kang Ro-kyung and Lee Enter as they go into Spoon Curve and the back straight, because it's close indeed. Into Spoon Curve, you've got to get the braking wide, not too early, not too late. Carry as much speed as you can out of the second part of Spoon Curve, because that apex can surprise you. And the enter looks like he's gone a bit wider than Kang Ro-kyung. It's just 2/10 as they go into 130R, but it is not close enough. That's a bit of grass that Lee Enter is taking. Kang Ro-kyung has a look. He has a look on both sides, but there is no space. Lee Enter has got the doors covered. Wang Yiling has won the race, and Lee Xiaorifei takes second. Lee Enter hangs on for third, and Kang Ro-kyung is fourth. Meanwhile, Kim Tae-hong and Tae Kim. There's been a bit of a. There's been carnage at the final corner. Tae Kim. It's such a long way back to come from. Can you do that? No. And Tae Kim's has spun. Tae Kim looks like he spun Kim Tae Hong, and as a result, Aldo Ray goes into 6th. Domin Hai is also up 2 extra positions. Yeah, that's such a shame. I think Kim Tae Hong and Tae Kim will need to have a look-see at it to see who's at fault later. Mark Cochran comes around in 12th. Mark Langen is coming around the Casio Triangle now to take 18th place. Definitely a solid drive to stay out of trouble and make it to the finish, because as you can see, it's very hard indeed around this fast, twisty, narrow Suzuka to keep things perfectly tidy. Yeah, Hian, what do you think about that? What was that move? The final corner.
Yes, the final corner will be the corner. The corner where the driver had to be super serious, pay attention. Like, they need to do that, because like, if you are in the middle of the fighting, pressure, if you are the leader, the pressure gonna be all the way come from the follower. And then it should hit that, because of the slipstream as you mentioned before, right? The braking, the acceleration, the turning, everything will be wrong at that moment when your 2 cars get into the corner, the very first corner of the last chicane. And this is very important, because as we can see in the race tonight, there are 2 incidents right there. 2 very huge incidents over there.
Yeah. Wei Han, what do you think about the current standings? The top 10 look close together and very entertaining for race 2.
Well, most certainly, yeah. I think it was such an exciting 15-minute sprint race. So you see, even you can kind of see that when you have a race format where you have one race within 15 minutes, a lot of things can happen. The action can get very condensed and exciting, and that was definitely the case here at Suzuka. So the race winner of the first, the Heat 1 here at Suzuka, round 2, Huang Yiling takes the race win for Heat 1 with Lee Xiaorifei and Li Yanzi. So we have a China 1-2-3. Certainly great performance by InSpeed Racing and Mag Performance Sim Racing team as well. Kang Ro-kyung from DCT Racing, one of the top sim racing teams in Korea, comes home in 4th for the Heat race. With Mitchell Hui, Domin Hai, Aldo Balagul and Pachara Hongso at Federico Teixeira, and take him as well as Jamal Gando, who round off your top 10 finishers here at Heat 1. And already we are moving towards the feature race, but before that, a message from our series sponsors. Stay with us. So welcome back to the live pictures. So we have just completed the first sprint race here at Suzuka, and we are going towards the feature race, which will happen within the next couple of minutes. So a quick message from our sponsor. This series is brought to you by Next Level Racing, a leading simulation brand revolutionizing simulation with its industry-leading product range. The GT Lead like cockpit comes with quality of life features fit for the discerning sim racing enthusiast, available in stores with your local retailer, and also to the winner of this series. Take your sim racing game to the next level. Visit nextlevelracing.com for more. Hien and Bradley, I think we are coming towards the next feature race, which is 25 minutes long. So what that means is that drivers will have a bit of kind of a extra leg room for them to just stretch out a little bit. They can kind of take things a little more chill than they would have during the first sprint race, because that kind of also means that all drivers who do finish the feature race will score points.
Yes, and I think in the 25 minutes they also have to deal with a little bit of tire wear and fuel consumption, so the cars will not be exactly the same as when they started the race. The warm-up's almost done now, and it looks like the drivers are just having a quick few installation laps to just make sure all their systems are up and running and in action. Ken, what do you think about race 1? You said the quality of racer was crazy, and I don't think I can disagree.
Yeah, back here. For me, I think that on the Suzuka they would perform like really good, and 15 minutes of the sprint race would like just fly in the tick tock. I didn't expect to end it so soon, because like so many movement on the track and so many happen. Yes, I think I would overwhelm.
Yeah, so we've got a new grid, which is the reverse 10 of the sprint race. So Jamal Gandour is now in pole position, having finished 10th in the race. Tae Kim is second. Pachara Hongsawat is in third. Aldo Ray Balagulan is in fourth. Do Min Hai is in fifth. Mitchell Hui is in sixth. Kang Ro Kyung in seventh. Lee Enter in eighth. Lee Xiaoyufei in ninth. And Huang Yiling in 10th. I think those last three are the ones to watch in this feature race, because they have many positions to climb, but they are fast enough. It looks like they can get those positions. In 11th is Kim Tae Hong after that unfortunate accident at the Casio Triangle, the last race, on the last lap as well. So that's gotta hurt. Mark Cochran in 12th, Arif Hidayat in 13th, Federico Texera in 14th, Samuel Ma in 15th, Mohamed Madini in 16th. Oh wait, the race is underway already, and oh no, there's a pile up in the back as wow.
That's what huge.
There's been spinning, there's been carnage, there's been contact, and I don't know who's made it out in one piece and ready to keep going. It looks like Huang Yiling and Lee Enter have made it out very well, because they're 4th and 5th. Kim Tae, Aldo Ray, and Mitchell Hui are 1st to 3rd. Huang Yiling is up to 4th already.
Ray Kang would retires.
Oh no, that's a shame. Yeah. He had a chance to grab a really good point haul, but now he suffered from a start line incident, because these standing starts can be really treacherous. These cars can have to manage their wheel spin as they go up through the gears from lights out, and clearly, if you don't get it right, the fuel compacts up, and anyone who is just a little bit out of position will not be able to keep things in order.
I see a car flying up.
Yeah, this looks like it was quite a lot of quite messy up at the front. We'll probably get a chance to look back at it again, because the top 4 are split by less than a second. Aldo Ray is under half a second behind Tae Kim, but Mitchell Hui and Huang Yiling are bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper. Huang Yiling is already making his move for 3rd place, all the way up from 10th. Huang Yiling side by side into 130R, but he backs out of it. He knows he can't do it, but Mitchell Hui takes to the grass and goes defensive for Casio Triangle, so they set up for another lap. Huang Yiling and Lee Enter also bumper to bumper. Do Min Hai has made it through the starting mayhem, and he's in 6th still. Alan Yang in 7th. Kim Tae Hong is in 8th. Arif Hidayat is in 9th. And Atsushi Osafune is in 10th. He's recovered from his retirement in race 1.
You can see the gap right now in the top 9 drivers. Like they're just so close.
Yeah.
Just a single mistake and the top 10 will be like a mess. But until now, after the first lap, very intense first lap, all the drivers still managed to get through it. With the gap time from right now, you can see yellow and orange and yellow, which means very close, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, very close indeed. In fact, it is still under a second between the top 4. It is under 2 seconds the top 6. And it looks like some of the drivers that had to pit for the first start-finish incident, they've repaired the damage, they're back out, they might be a lap down, but they still want to get points, so they are heading out and doing the best they can.
Yeah, still the chain. I really love that spirit racing. Like,
Yes.
not fast enough. Like, fast it doesn't enough. You need to be like endurance. Like, you need to be like maintain it. Keep it, bring it home. Just, that is the spirit of racing. And right now you can see on the oh, there's a big spin in the very front of the race. And the race was falling down into the 8th position.
Oh no, poor Aldo Ray. He was up in, I believe, 2nd or 3rd, but now he's dropped down to 8th.
Second to be exact. Yeah, second to be exact.
Yes, then clearly that was such a shame for him. He was running so well too at the front.
And the first park was the first park was split into 2. Jaimindo leading the second park, which is the gap between the 2 parks is 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, I think Huang Yiling has made his move on Mitchell Hui. He's gone up from 3rd to 2nd, so that's a good move from him. But Domin Hai is doing quite well because he's gone up from 6th to 4th, and he's leapfrogged Lee Enter. Kim Tae Hong's in 6th as well, so there's movement all up and down the table. But Huang Yiling looks like he's on his way to doing the double. It looks like he can win both races today.
The race still 20 minutes to go, so I expect more movement on the track.
Oh yes, I think here you're right. Meanwhile, a bit further down is Atsushi Osafune. I think he's dropped from 10th to 11th, but the battle for 10th, for the final top 10 spot, looks like it will keep going because 10th to 11th to 12th to 13th, the gaps are less than a second.
Only less than a second. I really love that 0.5, 0.6, 0.4, something like that. When we see there's the 0 point something, we know that's actually a real hard battle is going on the track.
Yes. In fact, that very battle is happening right at the front. Tae Kim and Huang Yiling are separated by less than 0.2 of a second.
Here we go. Come on with the leader. We are seeing Wishnet, the battle for the first position, come on the way. The D2 driver Jiling Huang is
sells Tae Kim a dummy, takes the inside for 130R and takes the lead. Tae Kim has to take to the ground. Oh,
not yet.
Side by side. It's still side by side into Casio triangle. Tae Kim hangs on. Tae Kim hangs on for for one more lap. And I'm not sure how Huang Yiling feels about that. He might have thought the move was made, but now it's a 3-4-way battle for the lead because everyone is within a second of each other. The battle goes on as Huang Yiling has to defend from Mitchell Hui. He had a run into turn 1, but does not pull the maneuver.
Oh, I'm holding my breath right now. Witnessing the the 4 horses battle with below 1 second gap time. The 4 driver trying to maneuver through the left right chicane. Exactly the name I don't know, but the heat is so high, and they didn't give up, right?
No,
they didn't give up.
Indeed, yeah. Huang Yiling is close up again on Tae Kim, but Domin Hai and Lee Enter are also in the battle. So the top 5, separated by less than 2 seconds. Tobin Hai had the fastest lap the last lap around. Oh, Lienter looks like he's trying to make a move. Nothing doing. It's a stay the same, but Huang Yiling is within 2/10 of take him again. So into spoon curve, here they come again. Bumper to bumper, but Huang Yiling decides, no, it's best to set up for the back straight. And take him, hang on for another lap. He hugs spoon curve, hugs the apex like your favorite granny, and then tries to break the slipstream.
Yes, you can see that Bradley take him trying to pulling away, but right now Huang Yiling is getting the inside line. He trying to move, making a move, but hold the line down by Tai Kim. There is no room for Huang Yiling. But this is the corner, the final chicane, the corner that can
Make or break it, yes.
Huang Yiling decided to do it safe.
Oh no.
Something wrong?
Oh, he just had a bit of a
Oversteer.
in the hairpin.
And spin and hit the wall.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to repair that. He'll still want to get as much points as he can. He'll continue to be a slog. We've got another replay. Mark Cochran here, I think, into the hairpin as well. Ooh, he's locked the outside wheel and spun it.
Spin. That is the problem with Porsche, because you know what, the weight distribution of the Porsche was some kind of very weird. Like you can see rear wheel drive, rear mount engine.
Yeah.
So yes, they got a heavy tail. So every single action on the pedal will be we need to pay attention. And right now there's still the same battle, right?
Yes, but
Domin Hai take the third position.
Oh no, Mitchell Hui has gone off onto the
can't do
grass.
that,
Can he
but
keep it going? Yes, he keeps it going. Mitchell Hui looks like he is not entirely happy with that move, but nothing doing. Meanwhile, at the front, Huang Yiling is again within 1/10 of Take Him.
Intense. That was intense.
Yeah, I mean, these drivers are not done fighting. Domin Hai is still in 4th position, but he's looking to try and pass Li Enter. Him and Huang Yiling are making moves this lap. Huang Yiling is even closer, side by side again into 130R. 2x2 into 130R they go. Huang Yiling has the inside. Take Him has the outside.
And
there's contact!
Just the contact! Wow, I can't hold my breath. So much movement on the track right now, ladies and gentlemen. And that it is. That is the racer.
Yeah, Take Him is defending P1 to the death. Huang Yiling has had his opportunity many a time, side by side, through into overtaking zone to Take Him, hangs on by the skin of his teeth. Huang Yiling goes again. Kim Tae-hong and Mitchell Hui also go again. Domin Hai unfortunately is down in 6th at the moment because I feel like he might have lost a position or two. Or maybe he had to give up the position due to contact, but it's only fair. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Take Him, Huang Yiling. Oh, you can see the bumpers touching. Can you make a move into Degner too? No, you can't do that, not just yet. Huang Yiling looks like in his attempt he might have run a little bit wide, so he'll have to go again a bit further down the lap. You can see as a result the battling, they're not quite going as fast as they possibly can. Huang Yiling unfortunately is doing he's in the 204s when he could be in the 202s. Domin Hai still has the fastest lap of his race.
Is there any extra point for the faster lap time?
I don't think it matters to them. Everyone just wants the position.
Exactly.
No extra points, unfortunately. Maybe
And
we'll do
right
it
now
next season.
we are watching the battle for the 4th position while Mitchell Hui is taking the outside on the way to corner, side by side. D2 Porsche 11 coming through the corner, and the fourth position for Michelle Ho.
Yes, Kim Tae-hong behaves behaves like he's playing the long game. He knows it's not a good idea to fight too wide into 130R, not this lap. So next lap he thinks, oh, it looks like off screen while we weren't watching, Huang Yiling has taken the lead. Huang Yiling has overtaken Kim Tae for the lead.
Lee Jianzhe right after that.
Side by side again into 130R, and this time Kim Tae cannot hold it around the outside, so he has to yield. And Huang Yiling knows he can protect his position, and protect it he does. Kim Tae is unable to get the run on him, and so Huang Yiling now has the lead.
It's a really bumper to bumper corner.
Yes. Now the battle is for second place between Tae Kim and Lee Enter, as Huang Yiling, now having been unleashed, is making a break for it.
I have to admit that the top 5 driver is great.
Yes, they've been providing an absolute entertainment fest today.
Yes. Talking about the Alan Yang, he has somehow managed to taking the 7th position. Not so up much in the very early of the race, but right now Alan Yang, driver come from Taiwan, still managed really good.
Yes.
I love the cyan. The mint, right?
That is a nice color. That is a nice color indeed.
Yeah.
And he runs a little bit wide, but still keeping it pointed in the right direction, which is really what you want to do. The cleaner you keep it, the better your prospects are, and currently he's in 7th, so that's a nice points haul for him. Lee Enter now in 3rd place, is fighting Tae Kim for 2nd. It's close.
Bradley, I can feel the tie is wearing right now. By the lap time, it's just bigger and bigger, slowly, not huge, but slowly bigger and bigger.
You say that, but Huang Yiling has set 201.71 lap time, so fastest lap now. The tires may be wearing, but I think the fuel load is going down, and Huang Yiling is just on blistering place and setting fastest lap and pulling away the front. Meanwhile, Tae Kim is having to defend against Lee Enter.
3-second gap time from Huang Yiling to the rest of the drivers. How fast is it?
Yeah,
How fast is it?
He is running away with it in the front wall. Tae Kim is the cork in the bottle for the rest of the field.
Yeah.
I think Do Min Hai is also very close to Kim Tae-hong right behind him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, 3/10.
3
It looks
tenths.
like he'll want to get a top 5 finish this race. Do Min Hai, pride of Vietnam as it seems for this race, and setting up very nicely to try and fight his way further up the field. It's close indeed now. It's 2/10 going into Spoon Curve. You probably don't want to make a move just yet, but keep it close, keep it tidy through Spoon Curve, and you will set yourself up. Oh no, he's having a look. Oh, but nothing doing. The both of them run wide at Spoon Curve, and I don't know how well they'll be set up for the next corner. You can't do that too often because if you run off the track, you get a 1x, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Wihan, but it is 16 X's and you've got a penalty.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Based on driver requests, I've actually increased the limit, but not the good idea to keep abusing the off tracks.
Yes, indeed. So it's 16 and a half minutes into the race. Everyone's completed 8 laps so far. Huang Yiling is now got a 4-second gap to take him in second. Lee Enter is trying to have a look into turn 1, but nothing doing. It's too narrow. And so they go single file again up through the S's. Do Min Hai also is just behind Kim Tae-hong, but cannot make the move just yet. Oh, and
Waiting, patient. Waiting and patient is also a strategy to just waiting for the leader to to mess up and then take that at an advantage. It's also a strategy. Yeah.
Here you're full of wise words, man. Great stuff.
Yeah, back then, why we are doing weekly break? There's a guy who always waiting for a chance.
Yeah,
So,
when you're patient, you'll have a chance. But currently, Kim, Lienter, and Mitchell Hui are Linus' turn, second, third, and fourth. In fact, I think it's now a three-way battle. So Lienter has to both watch his mirrors and watch Kim in the car in front, because you can just as easily lose the position as gain it. Mitchell Hui runs a little bit wide behind, but the AstroTurf is a little less fierce today, so no one's had to worry about spinning off on it.
to be honest,
Yep. Tim.
to be honest, I'm still waiting for the 3Y battle. I'm so evil, but just like we need that in this kind of races, because there's so many people are following us on the way. Oh,
Oh no.
What's this?
Wang Ziling pitting. I think refueling or changing the tire.
I can't
Probably
imagine
loaded
what's-
the wrong setup.
Oh no,
because
that's such a
it's-
shame.
Well, let's see if his car does get jacked up, or like if it stops. Yes. I think because the first round was 15 minutes, he might have forgotten to change the setup for 25. Oh, he's changing his tires. Okay,
Oh
I
no,
think
because
he
he
might
has to
have.
refuel, so maybe he's taking the opportunity to change his tires and make sure he keeps the fastest lap. So that's such a shame. He's lost first place now. He's dropped from first to, he's now 10th. He's dropping further down the order, so can't tell what.
Can we get back into the first, please, cameraman? Yes, right here, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the three horses battle between Tai Kim, Lee Janche, and Michelle Hoyes.
Oh no!
Tai Kim's what wrong with Tai Kim?
Has Kim disconnected? That looks like. Oh no!
Oh, he teleported
Everything's
away for a
still
bit.
Oh, come on. This is the battle we are expecting for the last 5 minutes of the race, ladies and gentlemen. And absolutely, we have no idea who's going to be the first crossing the finish line. So keep your eye on the screen right now.
Yeah, and I think you were asking for a 3-wide finish. This looks like the very opportunity. 3 cars within half a second and going for the win. Oh no!
No, huge contact into Spoon.
Lienter and Mitchell and Kim completely overcook it into spoon curve. Lienter hits Kim. Kim goes in the wall while Lienter spins. It's such a shame. They were going so well too, but spoon curve can be a very difficult corner to overtake, and they just did not get it right that corner. Yeah, Lienter dives into Kim, but he's just not far enough alongside, and it's just too late to make the move. And Lienter has spun. He's dropped down to 6th. Kim
Way hard.
has hit the wall, so I don't know how much damage he suffered. Oh no, there's been another spin. Alan Young
spin. He dropped into the 8th position.
Lienter looks like he's giving up his position as well. I can't tell exactly what's happened. Kim Tae Hong is
Into the pit lane.
as well, so I don't know if there's is he serving a penalty, or did he forget to load the setup again?
No, I think he got a huge problem fixing the car, because the impact was huge, and with iRacing, damage is a problem.
Yes, that's such a shame, because 25 minutes in is not quite enough time to make up for if you've got a large amount of damage and you repair in the pits. Looks
But-
like
Sorry for interrupt. But
okay, sorry.
yes, I have mentioned about the chances. Exactly. And the chances there happening for Michelle Hoy and Tai Kim, and the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th driver.
Yeah.
They just wait for the chain.
Lienter spun Alan Young, so it looks like he just overcooked it into Casio triangle. So Alan Young forced to do a bit of a 3-point turn to get going again, but it's absolutely not his fault, poor Alan Young. But he's still running well in eighth place, still on course for points haul. Definitely have something to look at the end of this race. Aldo Ray, after all that trouble he's been in today, he's in 4th place. Domin Hai is in 3rd. Lienter is looking for a move on Arif Hidayat. Side by side into 130R again. Lienter driving like he's got something to prove, something to redeem himself for. So he's made the move into 130R and now he goes defensive into the Casio triangle. Nothing doing. He's got 5th position. Arif has to drop back.
And I call this the redemption move.
Yes. After those mistakes, at least he's made a clean move now, and he's climbing his way back up the order again.
Yeah, like the huge incident previously would affect the driver a lot, to be honest, and they need to keep and remain stable and remain calm in order to get it back, take on back.
Yes, indeed. It looks like Lee Xiaoyufei is in 18th. I'm not sure if he's still running at the back because the tables mark him as
Out.
Yeah, so that's a shame. That's bad for the championship leader. And we thought we'd see change up at the front, and there was change indeed. But Mitchell Hui in driving the clean, steady, and yet fast race.
And I see Li Jianzhe trying to get back. The gap time right now is 0.5.
Oh yeah, he's closed up to Aldo Ray. He won't be able to climb back up to the podium, but at least he'll be able to get one more position, drive that little bit faster. Maybe Mitchell Hui had a bit of an off track on the timing screens, but it looks like it was fine. So it's Li Enter now, who is looking for his 4th place. Domin Hai is also close to take him, but we don't know if there's enough time left. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Mitchell Hui is rounding 130R. It looks like he may
He's pulling away, yeah.
It looks like he may be able to do one more lap. And so everyone has to keep it going. Oh, Lienter has made his move. Lienter has made his move on Aldo Ray. Oh no!
The battle's still on there. Li Jianzhe and Andro. Come on, cameraman!
Lienter's lost a position. Arif has taken the advantage. Oh no, he hasn't. He overcooked it into a Casio triangle, and Lienter is back in 5th. Arif is in 6th. Aldo Ray is in 4th still.
So the battle right now between the 2nd and the 3rd position, between Tai Kim and Domin Hai, where the gap time is just 0.3.
Now they must be going through the S's, so there's no space for a move just yet. But Domin Hai definitely is thinking of setting himself up for maybe 1 or 2 opportunities.
Hello. Then we come to replay between Li Jianzhe.
Lienter goes in, but Aldo Ray hangs it around the outside, and they were side by side into the Casio triangle again.
Too wide into the corner and missed break. Almost hit the guys. So he back up, spare the way for D2 driver, and Li Jianzhe getting back into the 4th position.
Yeah, fair enough, fair drive. Domin Hai is still close behind Tae Kim, but Mitchell Hui has driven a brilliant race to keep it clean, keep it tidy, keep it fast, take the opportunities where you get him, and now he is in 1st place. Oh, Domin Hai has made the move. Domin Hai has made the move on Tae Kim, and he's now in 2nd place. Tae Kim has dropped to 3rd, while Domin Hai is in 2nd.
Can we have the replay? I think Tae Kim was making a mistake or misbreak or something. Okay, so right now Tae Kim and Domin Hai.
Domin Hai makes a move from a fair way back, but Tae Kim seemed to have outbraked himself, and as a result, he has lost 2nd place. Mitchell Hui comes around the final corner to take the win for the feature race at Suzuka. What a drive from him. So he's now 1st, and he zigzags across the line to celebrate. Domin Hai takes a brilliant 2nd as Tae Kim dives into the pit lane, but still takes the checkered flag in 3rd. I'm not sure if he has had to serve a penalty, but he's got third place. He's got his podium. Aldo Reyes is fourth. Lienta is fifth at the end of it, and Arif takes a excellent sixth. Kim Tae Hong is seventh. Alan Yang is coming around the final corner to take eighth. Yes, he has taken eighth. Brandon Boone in ninth, and Pak Chara Hongsawat in the final place in the top 10 in 10th. And across the line, the rest of them go Federico Texera, Huang Yiling, and Kim Kyung, 11th, 12th, and 13th. Huang Yiling looks like he's recovered a little bit from his unfortunate pit stop in the middle of the race. He was leading and running away with it in front, but it was such a shame he needed to pit and lost out as a result.
So pity for the leadership of the championship. Lee Xuanfei, Asuhi, Rogyok Kang.
Yes, it looks like they've had technical issues on their end and they've not been able to finish the race. Mardini is coming across the line in 16th, and Mark Lang is in 17th, rounding out the finishers of this race. So quite an entertaining race, battles up and down the field. Hian, what do you think at the end of it?
I think I was holding my breath for 3 times. I just keep holding it, see what happening, especially in the top 5 driver at the early of the race, the middle of the race, and the last of the race. Like 3 times, I keep it and see what happening.
Yeah, it's just there were so many battles up and down the field, and we thought that the fast drivers in race 1 would come through the field like hot knives through butter in race 2, and they sort of did that, but it appears they dropped their knives, and as a result, some other less fancied but nevertheless still fast drivers have come through to take the top 3 spots. Mitchell Hui, the winner. Tomin Hai, a great second, and Tae Kim hanging on for 3rd place.
I have to shout out for Michel Hull because he is some kind of low-key driver trying to manage through all the traffic, keep it safe at the very second, third of the race, maintaining like 5th or 6th position and waiting for the opportunity to shooting out, make a slingshot and get to the 1st place. Shout out for Michel Hull.
Yes, that was an excellent drive from Mitchell Hui. I can't tell if there are penalties being reflected in this at the moment because I'm pretty sure Tomin Hai finished 2nd and Tae Kim finished 3rd.
I'm sure gonna be a lot of protest after the race, and the marshal gonna be hard night to work.
Yeah, that's definitely something to work for because there were definitely moves up and down the field that were close indeed. But still, shout out to Mitchell Hui for keeping his nose clean and his wheels going fast.
Well, so it does appear that we should have Mitchell Hui in the interview waiting room by Hian and Bradley. So I'm just going to interview you guys real quick. I'm just going to go through the race results. So feature is round 2, Suzuka. Here we have had, like you guys mentioned, a complete reversal of what we would have expected for race results. Race winner Mitchell Hui, privateer, with Aldo Ray Balagulan in 2nd, and Lee Yenza, who's put up quite an interesting show for all of us, coming home in 3rd. Arif Hidayat in 4th, Kim Tae Hong in 5th. Alan Yang, who's climbed many positions up, he's climbed 9 positions up, he finishes in 6th. No, he's actually climbed more than that. He's climbed 11 positions to finish in 6th, with Brandon Boone climbing 10 positions to come home in 7th. Pachara Hongsawat in 8th. Here, your friend Domin Hai comes home in 9th, and Tae Kim will round off your top 10 race finishers. So the rest of the race results are as follows. Got a total of 21 entries here, and we're also going to have the race winner here in the interview booth with us. Hi, Mitchell. Great to have you with us. Yo.
That's an excellent race, Mitchell. I think I can speak for all of us here when we said you drove brilliantly to come through the field, keep it clean and keep it fast. So maybe talk us through it. What were you thinking all through the race?
I'm not sure if I will make it past the top 5. There we had a bunch of really fast guys from China, the Chinese guys and the Korean guys. They were all beating me pretty flat out, to be honest. And so when they just kind of fell off one by one, and I was like, this might be a chance. And then suddenly I was first.
A chance.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's Hayne from the commentary. How do you feel by let me have a quick question. How can you keep your calm, your stable, like steadiness throughout the field where so much accident?
If it concerns me, I will just kind of raise my fist behind the screen. If it doesn't concern me, then I won't react to it as much as I can.
That's very calm and very stable from you, Mitchell. Yeah, Bradley here, and that was sublime to watch, I must say, because you say it like it just happened to you, but you kept your pace up throughout the race, and you just drove through it like a champ indeed. What do you think about how it'll help you for the championship? Do you think you've got hopes up ahead?
I think it wouldn't be out there, but it would be slim. I would need to work on a lot to beat the really fast guys that had unfortunate incidents go their way today. And if I do more practice, I think there would be a good chance.
Excellent. Keeping your mind in the grind, as they say.
Well, Mitchell, Wei Han here. Yeah. So I think both of them have asked most of the questions that are important to all of the viewers here. But I think I do also have a question. So, sometimes you go into a race, you kind of think to yourself, what are the odds of winning a race, right? Like maybe it's 1 in 10 chances or 1 in 5 chances. But it so happened that after what was quite a super exciting sprint race, you've kind of gone through the whole process of ups and downs. You've seen the winners fight it out, and suddenly, I think maybe the press of a button or something, you found yourself in the race lead, and I just want to congratulate yourself on that. Yeah. So I think if we just like to understand if you would have anyone you'd like to give a shout out to, any sponsors or teams or stuff like that.
Not really. I would like to shout out my friends from Australia. Shout out to Noriaro, and also shout out to my friends from the UK, Roll Hard. Go check them out if you're into automotive stuff.
Oh,
That
that's
would be
wonderful.
all. Yes.
Excellent
And
shout
also,
out.
yes, I would like to also shout out to you guys, the ASRF, for presenting this and giving us the chance at Next Level Racing as well to put this together for us. That this is an opportunity that is hard to come by. Let's put it that way.
Hard to come by, but you took every opportunity you had today. Thank you, Mitchell. That was a great race from you.
Thank you.
Right, and that was Mitchell Hui from Singapore, and he's definitely put up a great show for all of us involved here. Well, barring any other post-race interviews, I think we should be good to come to wrap up the broadcast here. So, Hien and Bradley, any closing remarks you have regarding the series?
Bradley, you first.
Okay, well, it's 2 races out of 5, and we've seen quality all the way through the field, not just at the front, but climbing their way through the field to the lead. So the next few races is definitely a different variety. We've got Long Beach, we've got Manikaw. Those are definitely a little different kettle of fish from Suzuka. So maybe we'll see a little bit of difference in the drivers out front, but I think this being a championship, the main objective is to not focus on one circuit alone, but just keep yourself in the fight all the way to the finish, all the way through. Kian, what do you think?
Yes, and for me, this is round 2 of the Net Level Racing 911 Cup ACR, leaked by the ASRF. And to the sim driver out there, I just want to say that just do it, just enlist. We got plenty of activity for you guys to compete together, not only in the region of Southeast Asia, but also to the whole Asia. We welcome you on to participate with us, to show your potential and show your spirit and spread it out to every single young driver. Just come here and race.
Well, that's certainly great to hear then. Well, I think for myself, it's been an exciting second round. After coming from a super exciting first round, the drivers have definitely carried forward the spirit of Asian sim racing here to the second round, more so to a racetrack here in Asia, here at Suzuka. So, on behalf of Hian and Bradley Martins, this is Wei Han, and we have been. It's been such a pleasure bringing to you guys round 2 of the Next Level Racing 911 Cup Asia League by ASRF here on all of our social media platforms. So until the next round, it has been the 3 of us. We'll see you the next round. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye. Have a good night.